YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Jordan Trav. We got a quick game, actually two games for you guys. My son is the 49ers. He is going against the Dolphins. Guy's name is Famguy, I think 123 or 1234. Great guy. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I know that he, follows me on, you know, YouTube here as well as on Twitter. So, he sent me a message asking if me and my son want to get a game. My son's, jumped in, said, hey, I'll play him. I actually played him as well, and he beat me by 3. So, my son said, hey, Dad, I'll play him. The first game, my son beat him. It was a wild, close game. And, guys, I don't record every single game we play. Because I want to play. Sometimes you just want to play and not really care about recording videos. So, the first game was so good, I was like, wow, I gotta record the next one. So this was actually game 2, and it was like a few days span of time, so it wasn't like it was back to back. So, but this is actually game 2, and they're using different teams, different schemes, and one thing I like about Madden is that no matter what you did the last game doesn't mean you're gonna get the win or it's gonna work again game 2. And there's I think that one good thing about the AI this year in Madden is that they've kind of changed up a little bit, where just because something works one time does not mean it's going to work again. That was actually a real nice play. Guy was on a block and release, and I didn't see him open. But, that was real bad sticks by my son. He's going to go ahead and take that in for 7. But one good thing, I guess it could be a good or it could be a bad, depending on what end of the spectrum you're on. But the AI in Madden this year is that, hey, just because you keep hitting somebody with something doesn't mean it's going to always work. Eventually the AI is going to catch on. Give me that. The AI is going to actually catch on eventually and start maybe locking up, what you may be working or may not be working, so to speak. Now, one quick thing I want to tell you guys, and this is just a free tip. Somebody, there's a couple of people that keep asking me this question a lot, and that's why you use the 49ers right there, guys, because they got real big hit skills. Um, but one quick thing that people always ask is, A gap. A gap pressure, A gap, how do you stop it? How do you do it? Guys, to me, A gap heat, you can pretty much create A gap heat from any formation just about this year. Every formation runs A gap. You can find A gap heat just about anywhere. One thing I do want to say though, guys, is that if you're having a problem with somebody always running A gap, one thing I do a lot myself, slide protect. Majority of the time, A gap is coming from the right side of the field, slide protect right. A gap is locked up, period. There is no, oh, well, maybe it won't work. It's locked up. It's done. You'll never have to worry about A gap again. Slide, protect, right. Even when you think that if somebody comes out in, a formation that you're wondering, it, are they going to use it? Are they not going to use an A gap? Don't even leave it to chance. Just slide, protect, right, and just keep doing it all game. Because I guarantee you, when you're playing somebody, and guys, I'm guilty of this. I'm not going, that was a bad play, and I think he's taking us to the crib. Um, Sometimes you think to yourself, it happened to me. Literally, I was playing a guy the other day, and he was A gapping me every single play. And it was, and silly me, I didn't even think to myself, slide protect. Now, let me cut off right quick. The only time I ever show kickoff is if something big happens. Now, you see how deep it is. Would you run this out? Me personally, I would have nailed it, but this is why you don't do it. Boom. You get hit stick, and he's going to go ahead and dust the ball off, walk it in. And that's why when they kick it a certain distance in the end zone, just nail it. You have no, what's the odds of you returning that for a touchdown? But, back to what I was saying. The other day I'm playing this guy, and he's just, everything's going bad for my son. As you can see, he's fumbling, he's throwing interceptions, he's fumbling. The fumbling. Did I mention fumbling? But the other day I'm getting frustrated, and I'm thinking to myself, man, this dude is killing me with this A gap. The first thing I thought of, man, slide protect. But by the time I started slide protecting, I'm already down by like 30 points. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm getting blasted because I wasn't thinking, you know, slide protect will stop the A gap. I wasn't thinking. So, again, Trust me, guys. Even give me that. Even if you guys don't think to yourself, oh, I got to slide protect, or, just do it on every play just in case. Because even when you slide protect, and let's say you block a running back towards the other direction, you're going to pretty much lock up any type of, you know, a gap, C gaps, whatever it is. The only time that you can really get caught is if you're just sending all your guys out on routes and you're not slide protecting. You may be in trouble. But let me tell you guys about this game. My son, those turnovers. My son turned the ball over way too much. He ended up losing this game. I think it was 42-21, something like that. So boom, they go right into game two. My son said, "Hey, you know what? I want to, run it back." Now, one thing you guys notice is that they switched up teams. If I was me, if I was using the Dolphins and I just had a real good game, I would have went right back to the Dolphins. You just lost with the 49ers, which probably is the best team in the game. Where do you go? I mean, you see, he goes with the Cowboys, both dominant, powerful teams. So in this game, my son asked me, Dad, what do you think that I could do differently in this game? I said, your offense is not the problem. You got to work on your defense and not turn the ball over. Simple as that. You turn the ball over, you're going to lose the game. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys saw the Pittsburgh Steelers game yesterday, but they had about 5,000 fumbles, batched through 16 interceptions, and I don't care how terrible of a team you're playing. When you're going against a team and you're giving the ball up that many times, you're going to lose. Simple as that. So I'd said, don't turn the ball over, be smart, and you should come out with the win. In this game, he played a lot smarter. Can't say he's going to come out with the win or not. Give me that. That was really nice, good user. But he didn't know what he was pretty much doing the last game because he fumbled and he fell behind too quickly. Now, let me ask you guys a question. In this year's game, what do you guys like to do? In my opinion, I think that this year's game is more consistent if you dink and dunk, meaning run the ball, throw little quick passes. It's a quick pass game. Because if you're not careful, you're gonna find somebody bringing a gap or has some real nice blitzes, and they're gonna find ways to get in on you. Now, that's just my opinion. Some people like to throw the long ball. Some people, like to just run the ball all game. To me, if you find those short passes, sometimes you can turn those short, dinky passes into, long runs or, long passes. And, with this year's pass leading and things like that, you can be just like that. You can be successful with, routes that may not have worked in previous years. So, Madden, it seems as if to me Madden is kind of slowing down a little bit. You don't see, the top commentators putting out as many videos as they once did. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they're not putting out videos the way that you see people putting out one, two, three, 5 videos a week, and now it's down to one, maybe two. I have a lot of videos saved inside of my computer, guys. I just haven't put them up just because I don't know, lazy. Let's just be for real. I just, it's not that I don't have the time. It's just that, hey, you know what? They're sitting here, they're edited, they're everything. It's just that I haven't put the videos up because I don't know if people are really watching Madden videos the way that they should. But, I don't care anymore. I'm just putting videos out. Guys, I always say this. When I put out a little link in my description, give me that for to follow me on Twitter. I don't do that just because I want you guys to hear what I'm talking about on Twitter. I say that type of stuff because if you guys want to get games in, that's the fastest and best way to get in contact with me. Hit me up on Twitter. Boom. The message comes straight to my phone. If I'm online, you got it. If I'm not online, then I may say, hey, I'm not online, or my son's online, or hey, you know what, hit me up later on, or I'll be on in a few hours. If you send me a message on my PS3, sometimes, guys, my PS3 is just on. And it's nobody's playing. It's just on. Even though it may say that I'm in Madden, I'm not even playing. Or, I have a younger son. He may be on. He may be in practice mode or playing on pro on Madden. So don't think that I'm trying to ignore you. But guys, hit me up on Twitter if you want to get a game in, or if you just want to shoot it up. Hit me up on Twitter. It's Mr_Incredible. So I have the link to that in the description. It's all good. One thing I want to touch on right quick as well is I don't know if you guys, give me that. I don't know if you guys keep up on college basketball, but Division III dude had 138 points the other day. Um, that's a lot of points. That was crazy right there. That should have been a bat down. But 138 points, it's a lot of points. A lot of people have their opinions. What do you guys think about dude? If you haven't heard about him, you guys need to Google it. You guys need to check this guy out. Division, I think 3. Looked like a high school basketball team, the barely anybody in the stands. I remember when I played high school basketball, it looked just like that. So it looked like a lot of dudes that didn't know how to play, and dude was just chucking up shots. Now, to me, it's hard to get that many shots up, even to be able to score that many points. But if you guys haven't heard about it, Google it. Tell me what you guys think about dude. I think it's crazy. Definitely give guy props for getting that many shots up. But I mean, you're playing against a bunch of poop butts, and it's just like you playing against somebody that's terrible in Madden, and you beat them 100-0. You can't get that much props. But that's just my opinion. Back to this game, my son reduced the turnovers, and he boom, give me that. He actually got a few turnovers to go his way this time around, which allowed for him to be able to secure this game. Now, guys, what is it? What are you guys trying to see in Madden? Are you guys more liking to see gameplay like this? Are you guys wanting to see more tips? You guys tell me what you guys want to see, and I'll put it out. I'm working on new defenses, new offenses for myself. My game has totally changed. Once I got beat the other day by 30 something, and sometimes I don't know if you guys ever felt this way, but when you're losing a game and you know that you should be blasting the kid, but you're losing, how do you feel? Like me, I get pissed off when I'm playing. When I'm playing somebody that I know I should be blasting, but I'm losing, it just doesn't go my way. So you guys pretty much see how this game is pretty much going. It's pretty much a wrap. I mean, you guys, 15 seconds left. Boom, it's a bad down. Guys, this game's over. To the next one, like always, I appreciate you guys watching. Best formation in the game. You see it. It's your boy Jordan Trapp. We out.